Hi, my name is Theresa Bextermiller, RA M.F.A, registered architect and Master of Fine Arts, Computer Graphics, and Interactive Media. My research topic is partnerships and stakeholders, especially involving United Nations and the World Bank Group. B corporations put people and planet before profit. Wouldn't the world be a better place if all partnerships were B corporations? "2015 is a year to remember. The Paris Climate Agreement and Sustainable Development Goals were set that year. The Millennium Development Goals were to have been met by that year, and they are the first 6 goals of the Sustainable Development Goals. Going back in time, community development was defined under the United Nations in 1955 at the Asian African Conference. This was further defined in 1975 with the creation of the Organization of African, Caribbean, and Pacific States in Georgetown, Guyana, which is called the Garden City of the Caribbean. Georgetown, Guyana is a sister city to St. Louis, Missouri, and the East Coast Highway in Guyana opened up in 2005. Women who have worked in partnerships to further the cause of sustainability include Dr. Donella H. Meadows, Amina J. Mohammed, Kristalina Georgieva, Mala Alamati, Jeannie Gang, Christiana Figueres, Catherine Michaels, and Sylvie Rich. Women have been scientists, educators, writers, engineers, architects, government officials, and have worked in farming. Partnerships exist in accounting, in the Federal Reserve System, and in certifying and running elections. Dr. Donella H. Meadows was one of the world's most foremost systems analysts. She authored books with 2 other co-authors. In 1997, she founded the Sustainability Institute. She died in February of 2021. Goal number 17 is Partnership for the Goals, strengthen the means and implementation, and revitalize the global partnership for sustainable development. Environmental social science has evolved, affecting engineers and architects. Architecture as defined has changed to include computer hardware and software used for data analysis. Qualitative and quantitative methods of analysis are being implemented in partnerships. Amina J. Mohammed is the chair of the United Nations Sustainable Development Group. She started her career in Lagos, Algeria, working on the design of hospitals. She was a special advisor on the Millennium Development Goals. Since 2014, architecture and engineering firms have been acquired and merged to form larger global consulting companies at an unprecedented level of large-scale deal-making. There have been over 27,000 World Bank projects. Some have been approved, others dropped and closed. The Kenyatta National Hospital in Kenya was approved in 1991 and closed in 1998. Some global consulting firms are Worley, Jacobs, WSP, Clark Construction Company, and Turner Construction. Kristalina Georgieva, a woman from Bulgaria, served as interim president of the World Bank for a couple of months in 2019. She is the only female among the 14 World Bank presidents and the only non-U.S. citizen. The current president is Ajay Banga, who was previously CEO of MasterCard International. Mala Alamati is a civil engineer for Jacobs and was an environmental specialist for the Ministry of Economy and Planning in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. She has a graduate degree from Stanford University. She has co-authored a book, Blue Skies, Blue Seas, which was published by the World Bank in 2022. Jeannie Gang is a Chicago architect whose firm designed the Stanford Commons around the new Stanford Door School of Sustainability at Stanford University. The school launched in 2022 after a circle donation of $1.1 billion. Christiana Figueres is a Costa Rican internationally recognized leader on global climate change. She's the daughter of a Costa Rican president and the sister to another. She was the executive secretary of the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change from 2010 to 2016. The Organization of African, Caribbean, and Pacific States has been included in the UN Framework Conventions on Climate Change, such as the one in Geneva, Switzerland in 1995. Catherine Michaels is one of a few females in top positions. She is the Senior Vice President and Chief Financial Officer at ExxonMobil, located in Irving, Texas. ExxonMobil's Deepwater project, which is offshore drilling for oil in Guyana, started in 2015. They're planning to invest over $200 million to expand advanced recycling operations at 2 sites in Texas, which are expected to open up next year. Stevie Rich is the Vice President over Global Core Accounts, including the mining sector in Perth, Australia, at Worley. Worley has acquired the South African firm of LYT Architects and Jacobs Energy, Chemical and Resources Division, and is headquartered in New South Wales, Australia. WSP Global is located in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Jacob Solutions Incorporated is in Dallas, Texas. Clark and Turner construction companies have worked on major U.S. hospital projects. KPMG is the result of a mega merger in the accounting business, which happened in 1987. They can develop social impact strategies and can estimate the scale of change in the global economy. Partnerships can negotiate a common set of norms and routines to govern future interactions and thus affect changes in global institutional and professional fields. R. Buckminster Fuller, known for designing and building geodesic domes, created the comprehensive anticipatory design science to support a whole systems approach to make the world work for 100% of humanity in the shortest time possible. He died in July 1983. This case study makes me wonder how many business partnerships worked as B corporations, putting people and planet before profit, before B corporations came to exist.